Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another drama, and this time we'll be talking about Miss Jaclyn Hill again. She just can't stay out of the drama, can she? In today's video, we are going to be talking about Jaclyn basically disappearing off of YouTube since her latest palette has launched with Morphe, and also how Morphe has done her incredibly dirty with her new launch as well. So as Miss Jaclyn Hill has been popping up on my Twitter feed, I went to her page and decided to see what she has been up to since she has launched her palette, and surprise, surprise, nothing. Looking at her YouTube channel, it has been almost 3 weeks this upcoming Monday since she has released her latest palette with Morphe, and she has yet to do any kind of makeup look on her YouTube channel using her new palette. And every time Jaclyn comes back to YouTube, it is always to sell some kind of product. And then she continuously says to her subscribers and her fans that she doesn't want to come back to YouTube and make a video and just have everyone be like, oh, well, it's because you have a new product coming out. That's why you're coming back to YouTube. But Jaclyn, girl, that's literally what you're doing. Like, you need to upload on a regular basis if you don't want your fan base to believe that the only reason that you're coming back to YouTube is to sell them something, because that's literally what you're doing. Let's go ahead and take a look at Jaclyn's videos from the past 9 months since she has launched her lipsticks and see exactly how many videos she's actually put out. Alright, so as you can see here, Jaclyn did her lipstick introduction 9 months ago, and then she took a month off to address what happened with her lipsticks, followed by another month off with the video saying, "Where have I been?" addressing why she hasn't been on YouTube. Then she does a few actual makeup looks, the my go-to glam on a budget, back to school drugstore makeup tutorial, and full face of my current beauty favorites. Then she had a life update with why she moved to LA, followed by a FaceTiming my subscribers while doing my makeup. And then finally we have the "You're invited to my LA Halloween party," followed by how to not look cakey makeup tips and tricks. And then, surprise, surprise, we have her highlighter launch collection. And then we have a favorites makeup, and then her get ready with me opening up vulnerable, which was when she said that she does have another product launching, and then she has her product launch. Now, if we count up all those videos, she has a total of 14 videos in 9 months, and 6 of those videos are makeup related that don't involve her talking about a new product that is launching. So in 9 months, she had 6 videos come out that were only makeup related with nothing else to do with products. Like, that is less than 1 video a month, Jaclyn. Then you wonder why your subscribers and people constantly say that you are only coming back to YouTube to sell product. Seriously, if she would be uploading on a regular basis, then nobody would be able to say anything about the only reason you're coming back to YouTube is to sell something. And she can deny it all that she wants, but honestly, the proof is right there in front of you. When you only have 6 makeup related videos that don't involve selling a product or an upcoming product in 9 months, the proof is right in front of you that that's exactly what is happening. Right, now let's go ahead and get on to Morphe doing Jaclyn super dirty with this latest launch. Now, I have addressed this in the past, talking about how these palettes could possibly be a little bit older. Do I think they're from 2018? No. Do I think that they were supposed to be a 2019 launch? Absolutely, but that's my opinion. But time and time again, Jaclyn has stated that she has a very specific formula for her palettes that is for her palettes only, and in her reveal video for the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 launch, she says that people have asked to use her formulation, and Morphe says no. And she said that she even has signed papers saying that that formula is hers and hers alone. Now, while catching up on everything beauty related, I was watching Jen Loves Reviews video. If you haven't seen Jen's video, I will link it down in the description box below because it is a very good watch. She really goes in deep with these formulations and really cracks everything wide open. I'll be showing a bunch of screenshots from her video so you can see what I am talking about. But for a more in-depth perspective on this, definitely go check out Jen's video. She even does swatches from multiple palettes so you can see the difference between them. And in some of them, they are supposed to be the same color and they don't look like it after they've been swatched. So Jaclyn has stated time and time again that her Volume 2 palette is the exact same formula as her original palette was as well, except for I believe she said the pressed glitter was a new formulation, but everything else is the exact same. Now, as we take a look at this screenshot, you can see that the Jaclyn Hill original palette is all the way on the left, and then in the other 4 columns, you can see that these are for the 2020 release of the Jaclyn Hill 1 palette, and all 4 of them are different formulas. So this clearly shows that the 2020 release of the original Jaclyn Hill palette is a completely different formula than the one that was released back in 2017, even though Jaclyn continuously states that it is the exact same formula as her original palette. So I believe either one of 2 things is happening here. Either Morphe is changing Jaclyn's formula behind her back and she has absolutely no idea, or she knows about the formulation change and just doesn't care and didn't share that information with her subscribers. And then on top of that, in Jen's video, she does point out that in the 2020 release of the original palette, Morphe has added carmine into 2 of the formulas. Now, Jaclyn has stated in the past that she would not support a product that was not vegan and not cruelty-free, and yet Morphe is here putting carmine, which is a crushed beetle, into her palette, which makes it non-vegan. Now, the biggest issue with this is that if you've purchased the Jaclyn Hill palette back in 2017 and you're finally hitting pan with it, or you need to replace it because you're out of your favorite shades, you're not going to think that, hey, I don't have to worry about this not being vegan because I bought it in the past and I knew that it was vegan. But the fact that Morphe then added in carmine to it, which makes it not vegan, you as a consumer aren't necessarily going to go and check the ingredients and say, oh, hey, the formulation on this palette changed. I can't use it anymore, even though I really loved it, because I'm allergic to carmine. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, it's up to you, the consumer, if you're allergic to something, to make sure that it's not in the ingredients list. But if you've already checked on a product before, you wouldn't think that you have to check on it again because the company was going to switch up the formulations and add in the ingredient that you're allergic to, which makes you not able to use that product anymore. Or if you bought the palette because it was vegan, you're not going to think that they're going to switch up the formulation and include carmine to make it non-vegan. So I think it's extremely shady of Morphe to be doing this and switching up the formula and adding in carmine when people have bought the palette in the past knowing that it was vegan, and some people can't buy it because they're allergic to carmine. I think that, and as people were bringing this to Morphe's attention, they originally stated that no, nothing has changed, and then they finally admitted that, oh yes, we did change the formula because we want to make sure that you get the best makeup for your buck, and that sometimes you have to change the formulation to make things perform better. Now, if they were going to add something like carmine or something into their product, they should have put that on the page saying this product now includes carmine, it's no longer vegan, instead of just trying to be shady and hide it from everybody. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back into Jen's spreadsheet and check out some more of the formulations. Now, not only does the original palette that was reformulated in 2020 have 4 different formulations, the brand new palette that just launched also has 4 different formulations to it. Now, why does a product that literally just launched need to have 4 different formulas? That is absolutely ridiculous. And then on top of that, she continuously states that the formula that she has is hers and hers alone. But as we see in these 2 screenshots, it looks like there are a couple other Morphe palettes that have a very similar formula. In this screenshot, we can see that the Jaclyn Hill formula is very similar to the 25L Live in Color Artistry formula. And then in this screenshot, we can see that the Jaclyn Hill 2 formula is very similar to the Jeffree Star Artistry formula, which was Jeffree Star's collaboration with Morphe. Now, are these formulas the exact same? No. But the further that you get down the formula list in the ingredients, the less amount of product is in for those ingredients. So the main ingredients are going to be the ones that are up towards the top of the list. And as you can see in those screenshots, they were very similar all the way up through like the 8th or 9th ingredient. So pretty much it's the almost exact same formula minus the stuff at the way bottom, which has the smallest amount of ingredients. And then lastly, this came across my Twitter feed, and it was somebody who was sending a message to Jen and has this to say. At Jen Loves Reviews. Hey, just saw your video and I remember I still have the packaging for my palette that I bought about a year ago and noticed there was a sticker on where the ingredients list is, and this was underneath. She then included the following 4 screenshots. As you can see in the first screenshot, it is the older Jaclyn Hill palette, followed by her peeling off the sticker that was covering up the ingredients. And then she showed the entire packaging, and then she removed the entire sticker. So why is Morphe putting a sticker of ingredients over top of an ingredient sticker? Like, did they forget to change the packaging when they changed the formula and was like, oh man, let's just slap a sticker on it and call it good? That seems a little shady to me. Jen then replied saying, OMG, that's crazy. So the formula under the sticker looks like the original formula. The one on the sticker looks like one someone sent me earlier today. It's kind of the same base, but it has carmine in it. So 2020 is at least Formula 3 of the palette. Like I said, if you guys really want a breakdown of all this, please go check out Jen Loves Reviews video. She does a great job explaining all of this in great detail and also does include swatches of 3 different palettes. But that is everything that I have for today's video, so I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think that Jaclyn is literally only coming back to YouTube to sell product? Or do you think that she's just lost the drive to come on and post videos? If you've lost that drive to come on and post videos, girl, just tell your subscribers that. Like, they would probably understand more than you just showing up to sell a product. What do you think about Morphe switching up the formula and trying to deny it and say that it's the same formula, even though clearly that's not? And the fact that they then had to backtrack and say, okay, yeah, we did switch it up. Seems a little shady to me. Do you think that Jaclyn knows that the formula was switched, or do you think that Morphe did it behind her back? And what do you think about the 25L and the Jeffree Star palette having the very, very similar formula that Jaclyn's palette does? It seems to me like they're practically the same, but that's my opinion. But I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you like this video, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit that big red subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit that bell icon and set all of your notifications to on so you'll be notified of every time I upload a new video. All right, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!